Hi everyone, this is Raghuram, aptitude trainer. Welcome back. Ratio and proportion problems. This is a part 3, ratio and proportion problems. If you are watching first time ratio and proportion problems, if you have not watched part 1 and part 2, first watch those parts. The part 1 link is given in the right side top corner. You can click on this link and watch my first part. And then you can watch second part and then come to third part. Otherwise you can't understand this video. Let us see some more different problems which you have not seen in this part 2. Part 1 is just basics and part 2 some basic problems, and now let us see different problems. Now the first problem in part 3. If 6 is to x is equals to 3 is to 5, then find x. So here in this case 6 is to x is equal to 3 is to 5, then find x. The previous part we have seen ratio problems. This is proportion problems. Proportion have explained what is a proportion meaning in the first part. And 6 is to x is equal to 3 is to 5. So 6 is to x is the first ratio, 3 is to 5 second ratio. Comparing two ratios is called proportion. And we need to find x value. In the first part have explained first proportion, second proportion, third proportion, fourth proportion. Middle two are called means, and first and fourth proportions are called extremes. Have given a point, means is equal to extremes. Means, that is x into 3, that is 3x is equals to extremes, that is first and fourth. 6 5s are 30. So I am using that point, means is equals to extremes. Means are the middle two and extremes are first and last. X into 3, that is 3x is equal to 6 5s are 30. Cancellations, 3 1s, 3 10s. So simply we can get x is equals to 10. Let us say similar problem. 1 by 25 is to 1 by x is equals to 1 by 125 is to 1 by 5. Then find x. Here also same. Product of means is equals to product of extremes. Product of extremes. First I'll write product of extremes, that is 1 by 25 into 1 by 5 is equals to product of means, that is 1 by x is into 1 by 125. Have written first product of extremes because this is 1 by x, and let us take taking to left hand side we get x value. That's why I'm writing second one, the is equal to right side, that is means, product of means. Here any cancellations, 5 1s, 5 25s, and 25 1s, 25 1s here. So right side what is left side what is left, 1 into 1, 1 is equals to right side what do we get here, 1 by completely cancelled, so we get 1 by x. So taking 1 by x to left hand side directly we get x is equals to 1. Let us say a different problem. Suppose if 6 8 9 or the 3 proportion, then find the fourth proportion. So we need to find fourth proportion. Let us assume the fourth proportion would be x. So if we take this is x, so 6 8 9 x are in proportion. So simply we use product of means is equal to product of extremes. First I'll write product of extremes because x is here. So 6 into x is 6x is equals to means 8 9s are 72. Now the cancellations, 6 1s, 6 1s, 6 2s. So the answer is x is equals to 12. So let us see next problem. If 4 6 are the first two proportions, then find the third proportion. Here we need to find third proportion. That means there are only 3 proportions, that is A, B, C only are in proportions. If there are only 3 proportions, we have a formula, B square is equals to AC. B square is equal to AC. So I have explained in the first part how do we get A, B, C. If 3 numbers are in proportion, then B square is equal to AC. Here in this case just we take the third one as a C, or X, we can also take X. So I am taking C. Here what is A value? Here in this case A value is 4, and B value is 6, and C we need to find the third proportion. So B square, that is B square is what? 36 is equals to AC, that is 4 into C. Just C I am writing as it is C. And here in this case, any cancellations? 4 ones, 4 nines, 36. So C is equals to 9. So the answer is C is equals to 9. The third proportion is 9. If 8 and 18 are first and third proportions, then find the mean proportion. What is the mean proportion? Nothing but B. Suppose if A, B, C are in proportion, only 3 numbers are in proportion, then B is called mean proportion. Okay, here we need to find mean proportion. The question is mean proportion. That means 8 and 18 are first and third terms. So we use the formula B square is equals to AC. Nothing but B is equals to square root of AC. Here A is 8, B we don't know, C is 18. So A is 8 and C is third one, C is 18. So the answer B is equals to square root of 8 into 18. So 8 into 18 is square root of 14, 144. What's the square root of 144? Nothing but 12. So the mean proportion is 12. Mean proportion. B is called mean proportion. Find the compound proportion of 3:5, 10:9, 2:3. In the first part I have explained what is compound proportion. Sometimes you may get questions like this. They give you 3 ratios and find the compound ratio. What do you mean by compound ratio? Multiplication of first terms. What are the first terms? 3 into 10 into 2 is equals to, so here in this case the second one is 2. Here is 2. Product of the second terms. What is the second terms? 5, 9, 3. That is 5 into 9 into 3. Now the cancellations we cancel. Here 5 ones, 5 twos. Any cancellations? Yes. 3. 3 ones, 3 threes. Here 3 into 3, 2 into 2. So no cancellation, no further cancellations. And what do you get? 1 into 2 into 2. That is nothing but 4 is to 1 into 3 into 3. 9. So the compound ratio of these 3 ratios is 4:9. So simply multiply the first terms of the 3 ratios is to multiplication of second terms of the 3 ratios. Let us see next simple problem. Find the inverse ratio of 3:5. In the first part I told you what is the inverse proportion. If this 3:5, simply just we write 5:3. Simple problem. Inverse proportion is just, if 3:5, inverse proportion is 5:3. Just reverse this one. Let us see next problem. So find the inverse of 2:3:4. Here in this case I'll tell you 2 types of doing this problem. 2 methods to solve this problem. So 2 inverse proportion, generally what do we write? 2 we write in the form of 1/2 is to 3 1/3 and 4 1/4. This is inverse proportion. Simplifying we have to get it. So before that, find the LCM of 2, 3, 4. So what is 2, 3, 4 LCM? 2, 3, 4, 2 ones, 3 and 2 twos. So 3 twos are 6, 6 twos are 12. So common denominator we take it as 12. And next, so it is easy way to find the LCM. So what is the biggest number? 4. If 4 is divisible by 2, 3, then 4 is the LCM. So 4 plus 4, nothing but 8. 4 double 8. If 8 is divisible by 2, 3, then 8 is the LCM. Otherwise add again 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. If 12 is divisible by 2, 3, yes. So 12 is the LCM. This is the shortcut way. Otherwise you can do like this. Now the LCM is 12. So here in this case, what do you do? 2, 6 or 12 is to 4, 3 4s are 12 is to 4 3s are 12. So cancelling 12. So what do we get? 6 is to 4 is to 3. So 6 is to 4 is to 3 is the answer, and this is the first method. Let us see the next method, second method. So here in this case, to find the inverse proportion of 2 is to 3 is to 4, generally we take inverse of this one, that is reciprocal. Without taking reciprocal, directly find LCM of 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4 LCM is 12. Directly we can write 2, 6 are 12. 2, 6 are 12. So that is 12 by 2, that is 6. 12 by 3, 4. Nothing but 3 4s are 12. Next 12 by 4, that is 4 3s are 12. So the answer is 6 is to 4 is to 3. Simply no need to take reciprocal and a lengthy method. Just in the second method, very easy method. Get the LCM, and LCM each divided by the number, that is 12 by 2 6, 12 by 3 4, 12 by 4 3, like this. 6 is to 4 is to 3. So in this method, so directly we can write the answer very easily. Let us see next problem. If the ratio of speeds of 3 buses is 10 is to 12 is to 15, then get the ratio of time taken by them, by the 3 buses. So here it is given the ratio of speed. Yes, we need to find the ratio of the time taken by the 3 buses. We know that the speeds are inversely proportional to the time, and time is inversely proportional to, yes, simply no need of time, no need of speed, just directly get the inverse proportion of 10 is to 12 is to 15. So how do you get the LCM of 10 is to 12 is to 15? So shortcut method, we find first the LCM of 10, 12, 15. The ratio, the LCM is 60, I can tell directly using the shortcut method. What is the shortcut method? The biggest number is 15. 15 is not divisible by 10 and 12. 15 plus 15 is 30. 30 is not divisible by 10 and 12. And 30 plus 15, I am adding 15, 15, 15. 15 multiples. So 45 is not divisible, and 45 plus 15 is 60. Now 60 is divisible by both 10 and 12. So 60 is the LCM. Otherwise we can do the normal method, 10, 12, 15. I'll take the least number 2. 2 5s, 2 6, 15 is not divisible. And I'll take 5, 5 1s, 5 6 is not divisible, 5 3s. So next here 3 1s, 3 2s. So 3 1s. Here in this case 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. 10 6 are 60. So this is the normal method, and we can also apply the shortcut method, 30, 45. So multiples of the biggest number and see the other two numbers are divisible or not. So based on which we can find the shortcut method LCM. So anyway, the LCM is 60. So how do you find? 10 6 are 60 is to 12 5s are 60 is to 15 4s are 60. Now any cancellation, 6 is to 5 is to 4, no cancellation. So the ratio of time taken by the 3 buses is 6 is to 5 is to 4. So just find the reciprocal. So what you call inverse ratio of the speed. Suppose if time is given, if we need to find the speed, so inverse ratio. So we find inverse ratio. So we get the answer. Let us see next problem. So find the duplicate ratio of 3 is to 5. In my first part I have explained what is a duplicate ratio, the types of ratios. So you can watch my first part to find how to find the duplicate ratio. So how do you find the duplicate ratio? Just square of it. So 3 square is 9 and 5 square is 25. So 9 is to 25 is the duplicate ratio of 3 is to 5. In the same way, next problem, find the triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3. So which is nothing but duplicate is a square and triplicate is cube. 2 cube is 8 is to 3 cube is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So 2 cube is to 3 cube, 8 is to 27. So the triplicate ratio of 2 is to 3 is 8 is to 27. Similarly we can see, so they may ask you like this, find the subduplicate ratio of 16 is to 49. What is duplicate ratio? Square. Subduplicate ratio, square root. So square root of 16. square root of 49. So what is the square root of 16? Is 4. 4 4s are 16 and 7 7s are 49. So subduplicate ratio of 16:49 is 4:7. Let us do the different problem. Some problems can be done using the options. So what's the question? What number to be added to the ratio 7:13 to reduce it the ratio to 3:5. 3:5. So here in this case the options are 1, 2, 3, 5. Based on the answers we answer this. We find the answer to this question. Options. What's the options? 1. So what number to be added? So check all the answers. That is 7 plus 1 8 is to 13 plus 1 14. So if we cancel, it cannot be 3:5 because so this can be cancelled with the 2 4s 2 7s. We get 4:7. So 1 is not the answer. Same way 7 plus 2 is 9 is to 13 plus 2 is 15. We can cancel it by 3. 3 3s 3 5s. We got 3:5. So sometimes we have to answer such questions using the options. So take the option, each option, trial and error method. So trial, so this is error, this trial, so have added 2, so this is success. So we do up to get success answer, success option. So now the answer is 2. In the same way we do the similar problem. So given a ratio 6:11, what number to be reduced to make this ratio reduce it to 1:2? Okay, we have to subtract one number to reduce this ratio to 1:2. The options are 3, 2, 1, none of these. Here in this case we check each and every number 3 2 1. If 3 2 1 are not the answer, directly we put the option none of these. But first start with this one. What number to be subtracted? So 6 minus 3 is 3 is to 11 minus 3. What is 11 minus 3? 8. No cancellation, 3:8. This is not the correct answer. Next I will take 2. 6 minus 2, 4 is to 11 minus 2 is 9. No cancellations, so we cannot get 1:2. So this is not the correct option. So 6 minus 1 is 5 is to 11 minus 1 is 10. Any cancellations? 5 1s, 5 2s. So the ratio is 1:2. So we got this option. So the answer is 1. Like this, some questions can be answered using the options. We take each and every option and check it whether it is correct option or not. So now answer is 1. Now given proportions 8, 10, 11, 14. So what number to be subtracted to make it a proportion? This is not actually in the proportion. What is the proportion rule? Product of extremes is equals to product of means. Beneath 2 are called means and first and last are called extremes. So product of extremes must be product of means. So what are the options? 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Here also we have to check each and every option. A, B, C, D options 1 2 3 4. Actually this is not in proportion because 8 into 14. 8 into 14 is 112, whereas 10 into 11 is 110. So 112 is not equals to 110. This is not in proportion. First we start with 1. Subtract 1, what happens? The proportion becomes 8 minus 1 7, 10 minus 1 9, 11 minus 1 10 and 14 minus 1 13. So now again check product of means is equal to product of extremes or not. 13 sevens 91. So 9 13s 91 is not equal to 9 10s are 90. So this is not so 1 is not correct option. Let us check with 2. 8 minus 2 6 is to 10 minus 2 8 is to. So here we take comma. 11 minus 2 9 and 14 minus 2 12. So here in this case, product of extremes is equal to product of means or not. We have to check it. So 12 6 are 72 and 8 9s are 72. So product of extremes is equal to product of means. So the correct option is 2. So first I have taken all these 4 numbers, subtract by 1. Product of extremes is not equal to product of means. So 1 is not the correct option. I have taken second option 2, subtracted 2, and the product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 6, 8, 9, 12 are in proportion. So 4 numbers are said to be in proportion if product of extremes is equal to product of means. So we stop here, no need to check 3 and 4. They will not be correct answers. So the correct answer is 2. Now this is the completion of third part. Let us do some more different problems with the amazing shortcuts in the next part, fourth part. So don't miss my next part.